Welcome back to the DFS Special. I'm your host, your DFS Jerusalem, coming to you live from the list. You got 150 entries, and then you're a shark, and I don't fuck with you. So there's too much good shit on here. This is the often imitated, never duplicated. I'm here with my lovely co-host. Thank y'all. Stay safe. Enjoy. I may have been calling in to work. You're gonna be in the running for the Snowflake of the Year. Get your shit together with your snowflake thing. I'm here at the crib, man, and I'm just finishing up. Stop. Throw them bitches in the main. I'm telling you. You're gonna see the results, bro. You're gonna see it. This is what's really gonna help you out. You know how I feel about the home dogs. There's a lot of fight in the home dogs, and I really think a lot of shit to go over tonight. Who that scoring all them points over there? Player of the night.
Get him in your lineups. Get him in there. And let's go get this money.
Thursday, let's go, and remember, in the sweatshop, we always keep it 300. Yo, what's going on? What's happening? It's the big homie, the DFS Jerusalem, and you can follow me, of course, on Twitter at DFS Jerusalem. Yo, today was a different day, and I'm telling you, DraftKings caught a body today. My body. Lost it all across all 3 sites. DraftKings, FanDuel, Yahoo, y'all caught a body. My body. Wow. What a bad night for the homie, man. What a bad night for the homie. DraftKings, you caught a body tonight. You caught a body tonight. It was my body. I played lightly. I did. I played fairly lightly. So it wasn't a mass murder. It wasn't a mass homicide. I played lightly. But good Lord. Some of the play was just despicable and disgusting. I mean, some of the most horrible basketball I've ever seen in my life. Even the blowouts, it didn't go well. Like nobody played well. Everybody sucked. It was so bad to, like, the best player on the slate was a dude that wasn't on the slate. Horrible. Horrible. So today, DraftKings, you caught a body. FanDuel, you caught a body. And Yahoo, you caught a body. And it was my body. All over my body. Horrible. Good God. Well, we do have an 11-game slate today. Should be pretty fun, man. Yo, if you're scared, say you're scared. If you can't take the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen, okay? Because we do have a big 11-game slate popping off here. A lot of good stuff. Yo, Paul Gasol, bro, killed me. Paul Gasol walked up to the back and shot me in the back of the head. 9 points for Pau. And I'm staring at Yusuf Nurkic all day long. Everything is telling us he's a good play, but I'm squeamish. You get the Adebayo news. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, Adebayo, he's young. Gonna probably dance around Nurkic some. No, Nurkic is muscling his little ass and punishing him. So I caught a body. Straight caught a body. They caught a body today. Killed me. Across all 3 sites. Lost the whole buy-in. Right? Good thing is, it's a 4-game slate, so I didn't go ham. I didn't go ham. Now Adebayo's playing well. He's playing well, but Nurkic is crushing. Okay? So Aminu, oh my God, why Aminu? You fucking bum. I didn't even want to do an official snowflake because I just want to rant for a moment about all these motherfuckers. Look at this kid. Look at this dude. Okay? Brandon Jennings, the motherfucker ain't touched the ball in like 6 months. And he comes in and a damn near triple-double. 16 points, 12 assists, 8 boards. Eric Bledsoe, where the fuck were you when this was going on? Why were you not on the court balling? What is going on with you? Right? Horrible night. Horrible night. Horrible night. Bad. So, let's rebound. No pun intended. Let's rebound to a better evening. Jump into it, man. We've got 11 games on deck. We have a couple of natty tellies. Minnesota Timberwolves going to the Washington Wizards. Like I talked about last night, both of the best players on these respective teams are out. No Jimmy Butler, no John Wall. So this should be a good one. I kind of like this game. Then the late joint is going to be the Denver Nuggets going to Los Angeles to take on the Lakers. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and chop this thing up. All right. So we're going to be working with RotoQL. Very solid site. Yo, I got to watch my Yankees play a little baseball, and I saw Giancarlo Stanton in the pinstripe trousers swinging for the fences. He had like a ground out right up the middle, but still, the Yankees look good. Then we got Neil Walker just signed for a 1-year deal. Can anybody say World Series? Can anybody say that? I'm sure you can because the Yankees are going to be right there. All right. So and then, the Angels look pretty good too. I saw the Angels play; they look pretty good too. They do. They got a really nice lineup. All right, so let's go ahead chop it up. The pitching sucks though. Let's go ahead and chop it up, man. First game I want to say is going to be the Indiana Pacers and the Philadelphia 76ers. What this show is about? This show is about looking at the pricing differences across both sites. We look at FanDuel, we look at DraftKings. We see where they rank the players, how they rank the players, and we adjust according to that. Okay, so uh, this is RotoQL, very solid site. I love to use it. There's going to be a link in the description to this video if you want to take part in what goes on RotoQL. Also, there is also going to be a link to, the Bovado, the sports betting. That's dope. We're going to get that back cracking, especially when baseball starts. We raked it up with baseball in Bovada and also Bet Online. Really good sites. Also, there's a link to Yahoo in the description of this video as well. So, Nurkic with the spin move to the cup. Nurkic is balling, bro. He is balling. If I go Nurkic everywhere where I went fucking, especially on FanDuel, because I had some Nurkic on DraftKings, but none on FanDuel, bro. None on FanDuel. All right, so let's go ahead. First game, guys, going to be Indiana Pacers going to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. Injury news and notes from this game. The one guy, we see Markelle Fultz, of course, he's going to be out, but everybody else looks to be in tip-top physical condition. The one thing that I want y'all to recognize around this time of the year, man, we've got between 16 to 20 games left total on the season. So the tank is in order. The tank is in order, okay? Teams are tanking. Guys are not playing up to their potential. The coaches is fucking with the rotations. Shit is getting real screwy right now. It's almost time for baseball. And that's just what you're going to get with NBA. So I would suggest, as we gear up for baseball, I'm not saying, don't give a fuck. But I'm just saying, don't go ham. Don't be so invested in NBA that you don't have no MLB money, okay? So first game we got is going to be the Indiana Pacers going to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. Victor Oladipo under 9K, and we have seen shooting guards be able to take advantage of the Philadelphia 76ers. He's a guy that is under 9K. I'm going to take a look at him and play him some here. Thaddeus Young priced at 4.8. I like him. Bojan Bogdanovic 5.2. Not a big fan of that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to play the guy across from him. Looking at Robert Covington at 5.9, kind of like that, and Corey Joseph at 4.5. I think could be in play here. What I like to figure out in terms of the Philadelphia 76ers whenever they're playing, especially when they're playing at home, because if you look at Ben Simmons, home and road splits, I want to take a look at that. At the crib, over the last few, 36, 33, 58, 42, 40, 39, 40, and away, 27, 39, 46, 43, 46. So he's pretty much up and down no matter what's the situation. But I kind of like him here, though. I think Thaddeus Young is going to be on the floor a ton. That's why I like him for the cheap at 4.8. He's going to be on the floor a ton, covering Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is going to play some of those power forward minutes. You know what that means? That means we're going to see T.J. McConnell kind of slot and slide in and play a lot of the backup point guard or just a lot of point guard in general. So him being priced at 3.7 is usable. We already know, we can call Miles Turner barbecue chicken against Joel Embiid. 9.3 for Embiid is not a bad price on him. And two matchups this season, 45 and 41. We look for him to score a little bit more than that, but I wouldn't have a problem playing Embiid in this spot either. Let's look at Embiid against the Pacers to see how he's fared against them. Yeah, he didn't have that big game. 36 and 56 against them in 2 games, so he's going to be in play for me as well. Today could be like a Embiid-Simmons stack day. It could be. It could be a day to play both of them. It could be a day to play both of them. I kind of like that. So Darren Collison's, man, being back and probably going to be playing a ton of minutes, so I want you to curb your enthusiasm when it comes to Corey Joseph. We may even see Darren Collison get the start here. Yeah, we may even see Darren Collison get the start here. So depending on how that goes, I think you can take a look at either Corey Joseph at 4.5 or Collison at 4.9. If Collison is starting, definitely 4.9. But that pretty much takes Lance Stevenson off of the table. Sabonis has not been seen. Admitted he had been seen earlier in the season. And this Indiana team really feels like they got something to play for. So definitely can take a look at these cats. All right. Next game we got is, or actually, let's go over to FanDuel too, because I want to check the pricing across both sites and see what's the goings on here. Corey Joseph 5K, Collison's 5K. Depot is 9.5. Okay, so that's okay. He's 800 more on FanDuel. Turner is 6.8. Thaddeus Young is 5.1. He's a little bit more expensive. Embiid 9.8. Ben Simmons is 1,000 more on DraftKings. That means he is a bona fide value on DraftKings. He's 1,000 more on FanDuel. Bobby Covington 6K. Sarek 6.7. Ersan is 4.3. McConnell 3.8. Yes. Okay. Cool. I like that. I like that. Next game we got is gonna be the Minnesota Timberwolves going to Washington to take on the Wizards here. We got Karl-Anthony Towns at 9.4. Jeff Teague at 6.6. Sadaransky at 5.4. I kind of like that. Jeff Teague defense. Sadaransky at 5.4. That does kind of stand out to me. I kind of like that. It does stand out to me. So let's take a look at what he's done against the Timberwolves. He's seen him one time this year, and he was priced at 3.1 and scored 24.75 DraftKings points in that matchup. He's more of a cog in the offense at this point. I think he's definitely playable. Bradley Beal at 8.6. Kind of love that one. We have seen the Minnesota Timberwolves struggle against shooting guards, so I definitely think that Bradley Beal is going to be in play here. On the other side, Wiggins at 6.7 looks to be appealing, but I don't love it. Taj Gibson at 5.6 can definitely be in play. Bielitsa at 6.2. Yo, this is the highest price we've seen on Bielitsa so far. I don't know if I'm gonna bite, but I think it does look appealing though, because he's gonna get the minutes. He's gonna get the minutes. He can shoot. He can shoot it. They have been struggling against small forwards. It could be in play. It could be in play. Karl-Anthony Towns at 9.4. I don't love that. I'm not a big fan of Karl-Anthony Towns or centers against Washington for that matter. In two games, one game against him this year, he had 43.75. So that's not optimal. That's not what you want. Next game we got. Let's go to FanDuel. I'm sorry to check on this matchup, Minnesota and Washington. You've got Towns at 10K, Teague at 7K, Bielitsa at 5.8. Yeah, he's a value on FanDuel. He's cheaper. Taj Gibson is 5.6, Porter 7.4, Markieff Morris is 5.6, and we have seen Minnesota struggle against power forwards too. I like that. Yo, Bradley Beal, value. Bradley Beal, he's cheaper on FanDuel than he is on DraftKings. That's the value there. That's the guy I'm going to be putting him. He's going to be in there. Sadaransky is 5.8. He's the same price. That is a value as well. Next game we got is going to be the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Atlanta Hawks. Yo, this is the best spot on the slate for point guards, and just so happens to be one of the better point guards in the league, who's not really a point guard, he's really a shooting guard, coming from a bad game on a back-to-back, so all on 11-game slate. So all points is saying to not play Russell Westbrook, but I think this is a spot where you could. Atlanta Hawks are in the tank, so it's kind of telling us to like curb our enthusiasm in terms of playing a lot of the playing Atlanta guys, even playing guys against Atlanta. They're in the tank, bro. They've tanked. They've officially given up. They have officially given up. Like this Hawks team is pretty much done. You can stick a fork in them. All right. So what Westbrook definitely in play. Paul George at 8.4 is in play. Steven Adams left last night's game. Probably not going to be starting today. So you look at Jeremy Grant off of the bench at 3.8, which is probably going to get a lot of blowout run anyway if this game does blow out. So he's a guy that I definitely think that you can look at. Corey Brewer at 3.9. You got to play him until he's above 4K. On the other side, Dennis Schroeder is a game-time decision. So that's going to put these cats in play. Cats like Isaiah Taylor and because look how many people are out okay, Bembry out, Jalen Morris out, Malcolm Delaney out, Bays is going to be out. Tyler Kavanaugh is a game-time decision. Look at this. I mean, look at this ragtag, pish-posh, mishmash lineup shit. I mean, you look at Isaiah Taylor. You might look at Tyler Dorsey at 4.1. Torian Prince could be in play at 6.2. But this is a game that can easily get out of hand. On FanDuel, the pricing, 12K for Westbrook. I can't pay that on FanDuel in a game that's probably going to blow out. He's going to need upwards of 70 points in order to make value. It's probably not going to happen. Paul George is 9K. Yeah, this is a fade on FanDuel, bro. On FanDuel, I don't. Maybe give me some Jeremy Grant. Maybe some Raymond Felton at 3.5. He's a minimum salary. Guys like that. Corey Brewer at 4.1 could possibly be a guy you could look at. But this is a bad game, bro. Bad game here. Bad game. All right, next game we got, it's going to be the Toronto Raptors going to Brooklyn to take on the Nets. Toronto, man, fighting. They already made the playoff. They already clinched, but they're fighting for, that number one seed in the East. So they still want to play. They still want to play well. And you look at the Brooklyn Nets, man, a team that's been hemorrhaging points, giving it up to three spots, actually, and three of the best spots for the Toronto Raptors. Valanciunas at 5.9, automatically, instantaneously jumps out to me as an unmitigated value. DeMar DeRozan at 7.7. Kyle Lowry at 7.6. All of these guys look to be in play for me, honestly. Even looking to the bench, guys like Fred VanVleet, who we might see get some minutes at 4.4. Deleon Wright at 3.5. Will probably this says he's probably going to get most of the backup point guard minutes. If that be the case, then you can look to Deleon Wright as well. On the other side, D'Angelo Russell at 6.2 looks to be in play as well. Power forward has been a struggle spot for the Toronto Raptors as well. You can look at maybe DeMar Carroll at 5.5. Aside from that, man, I don't really love a lot of this. But the Toronto Raptors guys are in play. Steve Smith says that Lowry is in a really good spot here, and I would tend to agree. Manningdale, yo, Manningdale, what's happening, big homie? Ain't seen you in a while, fam. Yeah, he's calling the DeMar Carroll revenge. This is the team that he was traded from. It would be different if the game was in Toronto. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. There's still a narrative because he still wants to play well. I assume against those cats. So I get it. I get it. Jared Allen's a game time decision that could provide some crazy value for guys like Quincy Acey if he's not playing. Gino Okafor, who I probably won't even play. Dante Cunningham could see a lot more minutes off of the bench at 3.3. Those are guys that you can use, because of course an 11-game slate, bro, value is going to jump out. Value is going to jump out. Okay, so it'd be in your best interest to survey the value, see if it's good chalk, jump on it. Okay. Then we've got on FanDuel the very same game, Toronto Raptors and the Brooklyn Nets. And there's no total on this. So Lowry and DeRozan are both 8K or better. Look at Valanciunas, bro. Okay, the Valanciunas is 7.3 on FanDuel. He's 5.9 on DraftKings. That means on DraftKings, he is a value. Play him. Play him. And it's a great spot for centers against the Brooklyn Nets. That means play him. All right? You got Russell at 7K. Carroll is 6.1. Dinwiddie 6.3. Allen Crabbe is 4.6. Yo, Crabbe? Yo, let's Crabbe at 4.6. Let me take a look at this. Let me look at this. Look at this. Small forwards against the Raptors. Let me see how bad, because if he can shoot, okay, 40.7 over the last 5, 45.3 over the last 10, 20 and 9. What's the 3-point shots they're giving up? They're giving up 1.4 3-point shots to the position. Well, we already know what Crabbe gonna do. Crabbe gonna chuck. And at 4.6 in this matchup, where I think they gotta shoot the 3 and shoot the 3 well, in order to keep pace with the Brooklyn Nets, that might be a stone cold value on FanDuel at 4.6. Let me check his price on DraftKings. I kind of like Crabbe, bro. I kind of like that. He's 4.9. Okay, see, he's 4.9 on DraftKings, 4.6 on FanDuel. That's another one. Let me write that down. We got Crabbe. We got Joval as big time values. I kind of like that. And then of course, the homie was one too. I kind of like that, man. That might be like the one. You know what I'm saying? That might be the play that gets you there. All right. Next game we got is going to be the Dallas Mavericks and my New York Knicks. This is Dallas going to MSG. Yo, big shout out, man, to the homie, man. Damn, man. Wesley Matthews, man, out for the season. Yo, get well, brother. Hope everything works out well for you. So we got the Mavs, man. The biggest struggle spot that I can see for the Dallas Mavericks is going to be at shooting guard. And I don't know how that changes. I don't know how that changes. I don't know how that changes with Wesley Matthews out. I think they get smaller along the perimeter because now you got to play JJ Barea. Now you got to play more Yogi Ferrell, those type of cats. You know, we haven't seen Seth Curry all year long. I don't know what's up with Lil Bro. We haven't seen him all year long. Probably won't. So it could mean more minutes for those cats. Tim Hardaway Jr. at 6.4. Kind of the shooting guard I think you can play. Had a really good game out last time. I think he's definitely going to be usable. Trey Burke at 4.9 has been getting 20-plus minutes in the last few games. I think he is going to be a viable player as well. On the other side, Harrison Barnes at 6.3. Definitely going to be usable. Dennis Smith Jr., man, 6.6. I want to see what didn't he do something against the Knicks last time? Didn't he get right on us last time? I can't remember. No, only 26. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking that he balled out. He didn't. But point guard against the Knicks is really a thing. Point guard against the Knicks is bad. So Steven Smith says, how do we beat the Knicks at the guard position? JJ and DSJ are also in great spots, definitely. So yeah, you're looking at Barea, you're looking at Dennis Smith Jr., Harrison Barnes, looks to be a solid play, and of course, with no Wesley Matthews, which is one of their better on ball defenders, especially perimeter guys. You can look to these guys seeing a ton of minutes here. Let's go over to FanDuel, man. Have a look at the pricing and see where it sits. DSJ 6.9. Yes, that's usable. Harrison Barnes 6.5. Dirk is 5.2. Powell 5.9. Yogi Ferrell 4.5. Barea is 5.7. Hardaway is 6.5. 100 more than he is on DraftKings. That's going to be a usable play. Trey Burke is 4.2. A lot cheaper, man. That's usable. That's usable. Myron Kiss says Dallas versus New York may be a stackable game. Mo, I'm just saying. I agree with you, bro. You stole that. You stole that from me. I was about to. I was going to say that. I definitely agree. This game we got is going to be the Los Angeles Clippers going to Chicago to take on the Bulls. We already know this is another team that is in tank mode. Talking about the Chicago Bulls, the Clippers are actually playing for playoff positioning, so they're probably going to come to play. The problem is Chicago Bulls probably won't. But a few guys that I do think that we can attack here. If we're looking at like one of the trouble spots for the Clippers are going to be shooting guard. Definitely one of the worst teams in the league against shooting guard. So you look at Zach LaVine here, definitely could be in play. I don't think Chris Dunn is in a bad spot at 6.7 as well. Also, the Clips have been struggling against small forwards too. So Zach LaVine, Chris Dunn, pretty much even David Nwaba at 4.4, I think could be a solid play here. On the other side, you look at the Clippers and the Bulls. The Bulls are not horrible against any position. Like they're not like, oh my God, this is the worst team in the league against any one thing. They're just pretty bad against all the positions. So I think any collection of when you look at cats like Montrezl Harrell at 5.3, who I think should be priced a little bit cheaper, but you look at Montrezl Harrell, you look at Tobias Harris at 8.3, Lou Williams at 8.1 could be in play. DeAndre Jordan has been playing some of the best center in the league at this moment. Those are the guys that I think that you can look at. All right. Take a look over on the FanDuel side of the same game. Just look at we scrounging, man. Looking for the cheaper price plays. 8.2 for DeAndre Jordan, 8.4, 8.8 for Tobias Harris. These guys are priced up. Montrez is 5.4. Chris Dunn is 7K. Zach LaVine 6.5. Larry Marketing 6.1. Nwaba is 4.3. So Nwaba kind of stands out. Would you say that LaVine and Dunn dig into each other's production? I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I've seen both of them have fairly decent games at the same time, and I've seen a lot of kick out assist and knock down jump shots go from Dunn to LaVine. So I wouldn't have an issue there. And they're both seeing 30% usage. So I wouldn't think that they're playing cuts into each other. The problem is they're just not playing well. They haven't been playing well. That's the problem. Let's see what we got. It's going to be the Charlotte Hornets, my daughter's Charlotte Hornets. Going to New Orleans, take on the Pelicans. This is the best spot on the slate for power forwards. Really great spot for centers. The problem is you hate playing bigs against Dwight Howard. I don't think Anthony Davis is silly enough to get into early foul trouble against Dwight Howard. So for that reason, and that reason alone, I'm going to have some at 11.2. We have seen the Pelicans struggle in some spots against centers. And you look at Dwight Howard at 8.5, definitely going to be a usable play here. The Pels, one of the worst teams in the league against point guards, and Kemba Walker at 8K could definitely be a solid play here. And you notice, no matter what, bro, the Pelicans play fast, and you have a team like this that plays fast, is prone to mistakes, prone to turnovers, and pretty much a heady team like the Charlotte Hornets that can get block shots, can get out in transition, can get steals. So those are the guys that I'm going to be liking. I'm going to like, Batum at 7.1. Jeremy Lamb at 4.3 looks to be in play. Those are the guys I'm going to be liking. Kemba, Dwight, the usual suspects. Guys I think are in play. Now, on the other side, Drew Holiday, 8.2. Yes. Rajon Rondo at 5.8. Yes. Going to be in play for me. Nikolai Mirotic at 6.1. Yes. Going to like that dude. No Etuan Moore. No Emeka Okafor for me. Definitely like a few of those cats. Definitely like a few of those cats. Let's take a look over on FanDuel. Same game. Get a FanDuel perspective on this one. Kemba's 8.3. Dwight is 8.4. Batum is 7.1. Marvin Williams 4.3. And if Marvin Williams is out, bro, you may see Frank Kaminsky get the start. That would be dope. Jeremy Lamb 4.5. Anthony Davis is 12.9. Okay, so that's just crazy. You're paying 1,700 more, I think, for him on FanDuel. So that means he's definitely in play on DraftKings. Yeah. Okay, so Batum just went off at 7.1. He's a bit high. Yeah, the price is up on Batum though. 7K is the price is up on. Rondo 5.9. Okafor 4. Okay, yeah. I like Mirotic at 6K though against Charlotte. They do struggle against power forwards some too. Stack the New Orleans Charlotte game on DK. I think you could. I think it's a stackable game, especially if you trap it inside of a turbo or something like that. I definitely think so. Next game we got gonna be Orlando Magic and the San Antonio Spurs. Raise your hand if you're still mad with Nikola Vucevic for that shit show the other night. Aaron Gordon, game time decision. Evan Fournier, game time decision. This is not the same San Antonio Spurs that we've been seeing over the years. This team is bad defensively, bad all around. As is the Orlando Magic. I think both teams have pretty much packed it in. Are they even like in the? I want to see if they're in the playoff push. I don't think so. They're done. Yeah. Okay. San Antonio. Okay. Yeah. They still can make it. They're in the playoffs, 37-30. So they're in it. I mean, they can overtake Utah. They're like tied for the last spot, so they probably still want to come to play. So I get it. I get it. Or I guess Orlando. DeJounte Murray is jumping off. Possibly Rudy Gay at 4.8. We might get LaMarcus Aldridge back. We might get him back here. Might get Aldridge back, and I really hope so. If that's the case, I think he's going to be in play. Look at the other side. Nikola Vucevic, man, 8.3. He's in play. Jonathan Simmons has been playing inspired. If we don't get Aaron Gordon or Fournier, that's definitely a guy that you can take a look at. Mario Hezonja at 5.5. This should be in play as well. Let's take a look at Aaron Gordon and see exactly what's going on. Gordon remains an NBA concussion protocol, but the fact that he was able to make it through a full contact practice is certainly an encouraging sign, especially considering his recent history with concussions. The non-contending Magic will likely exercise caution with Gordon, and a more definitive update on the status could come around Tuesday. Okay, yeah, that's the team that's in the tank. Magic may beat the Spurs. They're playing bad right now. Got it. So let's go over and take a look over on FanDuel, same game, and see what the price points are. Vooch is 8.6. Jonathan Simmons is 6K. Good lord, that's a lot for Jonathan Simmons. Aaron Gordon 7.8. Fournier 6.1. Hezonja is 4.8. That's usable, bro. Especially if Gordon or Fournier are out. That's definitely usable. On the other side, we got DeJounte Murray 7K. Rudy Gay 4.4. 5.6 for Kyle Anderson, and Patty Mills is 4.2, with Powell being 6.5 and LaMarcus Aldridge being 8.5. Simmons revenge game, going back to San Antonio. Fuck yeah, I like that. Yeah, okay, Pop. You want to trade me, Pop? I'm gonna show you something. I get it. Yeah, a little revenge narrative. I can get behind that. Next game we got is gonna be the Detroit Pistons going against the Utah Jazz. This is the battle of the bigs. I think it's gonna be a really nice game to watch. If you like defense, if you like post play and shit like that, this should be a good game, man. We're looking at Andre Drummond at 8.5. If I told you can get Andre Drummond under 9K a few games ago, you'd be like, fuck yeah. And I'm gonna be real with you. It's not like Rudy Gobert all season long has been some big defensive stopper. You know what I'm saying? He's had some really good defensive games, but still, I mean, the homie put 83 up on him last time. The homie hit him up for 83 now. It was an overtime game, but still, he played 40 minutes to hit him up for 83. So, and Drummond is the only cat I feel like that can like match up with him on a consistent basis because he is so active and athletic. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I kind of like Drummond. You give me some Drummond he hasn't been playing well over the last few. I think that you may look and say, well, a lot of the usage may have dipped with the homie coming there, right? With with Blake Griffin coming there, but that's why you couldn't play Drummond at 9.8 or 10K. You couldn't do that, and you just couldn't. Even though he had come off of that string of huge games, and the price was theoretically right on him. After the trade, the price stayed up for a little while. Now we getting him under 9K. I definitely think that he's in play. And not only Andre Drummond, but I think Blake Griffin is in play too. As the homie Steve Smith mentioned, Utah has struggled against power forwards, so Blake Griffin definitely got us in play, and he's going to pull Derek Favors away from the basket and try to shoot that jump shot too. So I kind of like that. Makes me like Andre Drummond even more. If Blake misses, Andre's going to be cleaning up the boards there. So I like that. Now let's keep it real. Detroit has been giving it up to power forwards and centers. So it's not like you just can't play Rudy Gobert here. 7.8 is a fair price for him, so he's going to be in play. But me, I would just play Andre Drummond in this spot most certainly. We're looking at Jiggling Joe Ingles at 5.8 could definitely be a solid play here against Reggie Bullock and James Ellis. Not a very formidable perimeter defense. Stanley Johnson, the game time decision. Reggie Bullock's game time decision. We might see Luke Kennard get the start in case one of those guys go down. So this could be a nice one. Ricky Rubio at 6.8. I kind of like Rubio here. I do. Rim protection is a key. Rim protection is a key here. But I think Ricky Rubio can definitely get to the basket and play well. Donovan Mitchell, I want to see what he did last time against the Pistons. Let's take a look. 32, okay. 32 against him. And what did Ricky Rubio do? 33. All right. Okay. So let's go with the FanDuel, man. Take a look. Same game. See what the score looks like. Okay. Drummond is 9-8. See? He's 9-8 on FanDuel, 8-5 on DraftKings. Yes. Play that boy. 8.6 for Blake. He's 8-1 on DraftKings. Gobert is 9.5, bro, on FanDuel. He's 7.8 on DraftKings. Good Lord. Wow. Rubio 7.5. Donovan Mitchell 8K. Favors is 5.8. They know that a power forward is a struggle spot. They know that. Ingles is 6.4. Crowder 5.1. And Russell is 3.5. Okay. Next game we got is going to be the Cleveland Cavaliers coming fresh off of getting their ass whipped by the Lakers. Going to Phoenix, man. They should dominate this game. They should go out and beat the crap out of the Phoenix Suns. The problem is this Cleveland team has underachieved so many times, and it's been so hard for them to play well. I'm going to step out on a limb, and I'm going to go George Hill again. This is a George Hill spot, bro. George Hill, you have to play well on the spot. You absolutely have to play well on the spot. Give me some George Hill at 5.1. I want to check and see what's the status of Devin Booker, because I think this is a shooting guard is a spot where we could definitely attack the Cleveland Cavs. So let's take a look. He participated in practice Monday and has been upgraded to probable for Tuesday's matchup versus the Cavaliers. Booker missed Saturday game against the Hornets with a sore tricep, but after going through practice Monday without issue, he is fully expected to play against the Cavaliers. Well, in that case, I think Devin Booker at 8.6 is going to be a play for me. We take a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, man, and they suck against shooting guards. Booker could definitely go ham at a low ownership, as the homie Manningdale in the YouTube chat is explaining to us. Power forward has been a thing against the Phoenix Suns. You look at Larry Nance Jr. at 7K. I think he's going to be in play. LeBron is 11.6. I need some fourth quarter LeBron. I do. I need some fourth quarter LeBron. I need some fourth quarter LeBron. Okay, I do. In order to make this worth my while, I'm gonna have to get some fourth quarter LeBron. And this is one of the worst teams in the league against small forwards. Only the Clippers are worse against small forwards than the Phoenix Suns. So I'm gonna highlight LeBron. This could be a Cleveland stack day. Rodney Hood is game time decision. Love, Thompson, City, all those cats gonna be out. If Hood is out, Jordan Clarkson at 5K really jumps out to me. If Rodney Hood is out, he's gonna be the first man up off of the bench. All right. Devin Booker, think I can play Devin Booker here. Alfred Payton at 7.3. Don't really love that one. We know that George Hill is a pretty solid defender at the top of the key. Doesn't give up much. So my only play from this game that I would like really get behind would be Devin Booker. So let's go look over on FanDuel. All right, LeBron at small forward. Larry Nance is the power forward, bro. Larry Nance is the power forward. They don't really, yeah. See, LeBron James is like Ben Simmons, bro. Like he's everything. He's a power forward. He's a small forward. He's a center. He's a point guard. Like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. So LeBron is 12.5. George Hill cheaper. I like that. Yo, the last time I played George Hill, the last time I said I like George Hill, he went off. He did. He had a good game. Like, yeah, I was against Brooklyn. He had 45. That was the last time I said I really like George Hill. He went off. Maybe it wasn't. But yeah, so we got Hill is 4.7, Nance is 7.8. Jordan Clarkson at 4.6. That's usable. Devin Booker is 8.2. He's cheaper. Okay, that's gonna be usable. Elf 7.9. That sucks. Last game on the slate is gonna be the Denver Nuggets. Okay, Steve Smith says, remember, the Phoenix doesn't ever really get blown out. Okay. Okay. Why every time we come in here we got to argue, man? LeBron does not play power forward. The man does not play any power forward. The man will play any position on the court. Power forwards don't bring the ball up. Power forwards don't tap their point guard on the back of the head and say, give me the ball and run the offense. That's not what power forwards do. The man plays positionless basketball. He plays everything but center. LeBron is not a power forward. He's a point forward. He plays 3 positions, sometimes 4. I always got to teach you something, Mannindale. Exactly. The man plays coach and GM. The man played point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, coach, and GM. That would the man play. Those are all of his positions. He's a one-man show. So you can't restrict him. So I'm looking for if a team gives it up to any of if any of those areas are given up, if I see a team that they are playing is giving it up to any combination, if they give it up to point guard and small forward, fuck yeah, give me some LeBron. If they give it up to shooting guard or excuse me, a point guard and power forward, yeah, give me some LeBron. That's how I attack it. You know what I'm saying? So um last game on the stage could be the Denver Nuggets going to Los Angeles to take on the Lakers here. This could be a very entertaining game, very up and down. There's no point total on it right now. I would imagine the point total in this game is going to be well above 200, probably about 220 to 230. And you look at a couple of these cats here, man. Julius Randle with the handle is now 8K. I feel a little squeamish about playing him. Uh, yeah, I feel a little squeamish about paying 8K for Julius Randle, but the dude has been fucking balling. He really has been. He's been balling out. And you take a look at power forward, bro. Denver is not that awesome against power forwards. Their biggest struggle spot is going to be against the small forward. And the bad thing is there's no Brandon Ingram. So you're looking at Kyle Kuzma possibly at 6.4. I think, of course, Randle, we talked about him at 8K. Definitely going to be a usable play. They do struggle some at point guard, where you've got Alonzo Ball here at 7.5, who's had a couple of decent games in a row. This is going to be a lot of points scored here. A lot of points scored here. Gary Harris at 6.6. Him and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope kind of could cancel each other out, though. I'm not big on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. I like Isaiah Thomas off of the bench at 6.3 if he's going to be playing 30 minutes easily. And then, of course, Jamal Murray at 6.2 is going to be in play for us. Millsap 6.4 is there. I was one of the ones that thought that there was no way that Jokic could really get off with Millsap on the court. But we saw the last game, man, against Cleveland. Last time they played against Cleveland, I think Jokic went ham. Jokic went ham, had a really good game. So hopefully they find that. Last couple of games, actually, yeah. Okay, against Cleveland, he had a good one. Lakers, not that good, not that great. Yep. And then against Sacramento, he had a good game. Scored 60 points. So I'm not going to rule Jokic out, man. I'm going to say he's playable. Will Barton at 6.4, also another guy that I think we can use. Let us take a look over on FanDuel. Take a look on FanDuel to get the price points for this one. Then we're going to go ahead and build our FanDuel lineup. Jokic 9.7, Millsap 6.7, Gary Harris 6.5, Jamal Murray is 6.4, Wilson Chandler 5K, Will Barton 6.5. You got Lonzo Ball for 7.8, 8.1 for Julius Randle. Kyle Kuzma is 7K. Isaiah Thomas is 6.7, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is 6.8. You ain't getting no breaks. You ain't getting no breaks with that one. So now let's go ahead. We're gonna enter a lineup into the 18K dribbler. We're gonna be chopping this shit up. Let's go. Looking at the top, there's a couple of guys that I know I'm not gonna play. I'm not playing Anthony Davis at 12.9. I'm probably not gonna play LeBron James. I'm probably not gonna play Westbrook. The most expensive guy that I think I can play is gonna be Jokic, Embiid, Jokic or Embiid. Like I just don't want to pay that much. I don't. Jokic price on DK. I think it was 8.7. Good lord, that's cheap. No, 9K, 9K, 9K. He's 9K. All right, so let's go in, man. Point guard. Let's start point guard. We talked about Kim. We talked about Kyle Lowry some. We talked about Ricky Rubio at 7.5. DeJounte Murray was on our lips some. We do like Dennis Smith Jr. though, at 6.9. We think that he can be a solid play. Jamal Murray did jump out for us. Then we do Rondos. Tomas Satoransky stepped out for us as well against Jeff Teague defense. I think I'm going to go there. I kind of like that. Nah, I don't like that. I do, but he could be a secondary play. He could be a secondary play. Man, Vliet, George Hill. Ooh, George Hill is cheap, bro. I'm playing George Hill. I'm playing George Hill. Bradley Beal was the shooting guard that jumped out to me at 8.4. I kind of like that. Small forward. LeBron is 12.5. Paul George, 9K. We don't love that one. Harrison Barnes, we did talk some about him. DeMarre Carroll at 6.1 and with the revenge narrative going for him. And you've also got Jonathan Sims at 6K with the revenge narrative going for him. Bielitsa 5.8. DeMarre Carroll against Toronto. Use that one. Then at power forward, one of the best spots. Power forward. Yeah, see, I want to play AD right here. I really do. I think AD is like in the best spot on the slate for power forwards, and I want to play him. And I really want to play him here. Yeah, I do. I do want to play him. But you, Blake at 8.6 could be in play. That could be a usable play. Larry Nance 7.8. Kuzma at 7K. Sarek, Portis, Laurie Markkinen. Mirtic. I'll play Blake at 8.6. Then the center. Center is a pay down spot for me on FanDuel. You got Vooch at 8.6. Dwight Howard, who I do like at 8.4. DeAndre Jordan. I like Jonas Valanciunas. He's just priced up too high, man. Lopez 6'3", Gasol, Dwayne Dedmon, O'Quinn. Like, where's the value coming for center, bro? Where's the value for center? It's nowhere to be found. Or Todd is 3.7. Like, where's you got to pay up for center? How much is Jared Allen? Jared Allen is 4.6, and he's a game time decision. He's a game time decision. No, there's Noel. I'm gonna look at that. Let's look at Dallas and see what's up with Nerlens. I was hoping the Knicks got him at one point. Let's look at Nerlens. All right, he can get 21 minutes here. I want to see what his minutes have been over the last few games. 15 and 26, 18, 15, 16. That could be a play. Nerlens could be in play. Kyle O'Quinn also could be in play. Boban at 3.6 against. Ooh, we need like definite value though to pop off before we really go in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with a safe play. Yeah, Sinners against the Mavs. Let's look. Okay, worst teams in the league against centers right now. Phoenix, Brooklyn, Orlando, Minnesota, Minnesota, the Lakers, Chicago, Cleveland. So Minnesota, one of the worst teams in the league against center. Diallo's a power forward. Diallo's a power forward. DeAndre Jordan at 8.2. We're gonna go there. All right, so now we got 6K left per player. Point guard, we can pay up some. Lowry is a guy that I do like. I think he's definitely a guy that's in play. Uh, definitely, yeah, definitely. I like Lowry. I like Lowry. Lowry. Shooting guard, we got Drew Holiday, 8.9. Sweet Lou is 8.4. D'Lo. Zach LaVine is in a good spot. That team is in the tank though. Now, Tim Hardaway Jr. at 6.5 could be in play too. Kind of like that. Tim Hardaway Jr. So we got 4.7 left per player. We're gonna have to dive in the dumpster, baby. Bojan, nah. Denzel Valentine, Wilson Chandler at 4.6. Mario Hezonja. See, Mario Hezonja would be a nice play. There he goes. Bam. Crab. Allen Crab. I like Allen Crab. And then at power forward, um, Pierce, Sabonis, Bender, Bertans. Bertans could be in play again. Jonathan Isaac, Frank Kaminsky, Ersan, Jeremy Grant, who I do like. I like Jeremy Grant to get some minutes in this blowout. I do. And they've been bad against power forwards. I like Jeremy Grant to get minutes in that blowout. So now I'm going to look at this DeMarre Carroll at small forward and see if I can upgrade him. TJ Warren, Branningham, Harrison Barnes, Ingles. Yeah, I need some late night representation, baby. Yeah, I need some late night representation. Yeah, I need some representation in the late games. Latavius Caldwell Pope, Will Barton. Yep, that's my late night hammer. Will Barton is my late night hammer. So we can move up from George Hill if we have to, if we need to. Ooh, Kuzma at power forward would be nice. All right, let's get off of George Hill and reassess this point guard thing, okay? Because Lonzo, I want to look at Denver against point guards real quick. Look at Denver, 54.7 over the last 5 against point guards, 53.7 over the last. Yeah, yeah. Let's go Lonzo right here. Let's go Lonzo. And now we paying all the way down. We got a cheap play. Dr. Cunningham, Joe Harris, Webb. And this is dumpster diving, baby. CJ Miles. Dougie McBuckets. All right, so we get off Blake. Get off Blake. And we go up to okay, so small forward. Who we got? Jeff Green. Yeah, I kinda like Jeff Green. I wouldn't have an issue there. Wilson Chandler. He's been sucking lately, bro. Check McBucket's game log. He's been getting minutes. Let's take a look. Yeah, and with some of those injuries, he might have to be out there, man. Oh man, 27, 25, 27, 34. Good lord. Yeah, he's been playing, bro. He's been playing. All right. There it is, the officially unofficial uh officially unofficial lineup. You got a couple of representatives in the late night hammer game. You got Lonzo Ball and Will Barton. We got Lowry Beal, Dougie McBuckets, Alan Crabb, Blake Griffin, Jeremy Grant, and DeAndre Jordan. There we go, man. So hopefully this is a good lineup. Looks pretty decent, man. We can change it, do what we want to do with it. Up to lineup's lock. Yo, this has been the homie, the DFS Jerusalem. You can follow me, of course, on Twitter at DFS Jerusalem. Thank you all for joining me during tonight's live stream. If you wanted to join what we do inside the sweatshop, very simple. You go to the website www.dfssweatshop.com. Upon your paid subscription, I will welcome you into the very best Facebook group online. This is where we go and we chop up everything. We build the lineups. You got a couple of options. 50 cents a day, half a cup of coffee, 2 punk-ass quarters, get you in for a month, $14.99 monthly. If you want to make a larger commitment and roll with us for an entire year, that is $119.99. That gets you full baseball, the rest of basketball, golf, baseball, everything that we do, man. It's all good. It all gets discussed here. So let's get it in, man. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest and always keep it 300. Peace. I am out.